sitting here trying to figure out. Shannon's making ramen and dumplings tonight. I wish I was there. What the heck?
Anybody watching, I'll go ahead and.
So it'll show us how many people we have watching it at a certain time.
I can go ahead and play our intro out loud.
Okay. Oh yeah.
That way they get the intro too. This is the new one I made.
Here's our intro.
Shout out to my fellow radicals.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
Added that one just for you. The jacuzzi.
I know, I saw.
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
I had to clean my dick earlier, but that was at the bathroom.
Yeah, bet you sweet Bippy I did.
You guys are welcome to this.
Donald Trump got impeached twice, LMAO.
I'm kind of retarded.
Don't call me. Don't come by my house. We're done. I'd rather.
I have a problem with the word dog. I don't use the D word per se because I think it's really wrong, but I will happily hold your canine American. This is a podcast with Chase and Dylan.
Is anybody watching it?
It says 0, but this takes a little bit longer to upload so that I can see. It's not giving me the option to do this correctly. Hold on. All right. I'm sorry, everybody. We're working on it. We're going to get to the podcast. Don't you worry. I need to listen to... Yeah, we sound pretty good.
Dope.
Yep. All right. Works for me. That is perfect.
We sound good?
Yeah. I can hear everything. It's not cutting out because I don't have the same filters on this one. I just added a new source for this mic. That way it picks up correctly. But yeah, we're good.
Do we have anybody in yet? I don't know where to look.
It says 0 viewers here, but once I load up this mobile dashboard, it should. So no, not yet. But
That's fine. We can start without him.
I mean, I've never done a podcast, so
Yeah. I mean, we're not waiting on anybody.
yeah. This is just. I mean, we'll have the video up, and you can always go to my Twitch to watch it. So
There you go. Well, I'm going to start recording then.
all right.
All right, and we're live. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome to This is a Podcast with Chase and Dylan.
Live edition.
Live edition. We're live on Twitch. So,
If you guys want to watch our podcast on, live on Twitch, or watch it in past time, then you are able to just go to twitch.tv/itsdill. We'll have the link up in a lot of different socials.
ITS_DYL_.
Yeah, so
You left out the underscore.
write that down. Underscores in between its and dill. It's all lowercase. We're just going to try to test it out, just kind of have a little bit of fun. And, maybe I'll clip it up. We can throw some clips on YouTube. That'll be fun. Why not?
I'm already having fun. Having the time of my life. We still don't have anybody watching, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
You guys can always watch later.
It's Twitch. It's hard to make a living on Twitch. But anyway, that being said, tonight I think we have decided that we're going to talk about a few more serious things. Are we still gonna do that? Or
Gross. We can, yeah. We can't start out serious though. We gotta ease into it. You gotta.
All right.
You know.
So perfect thing. So we do have a viewer now.
Oh,
If you have any questions, this is Chase.
What's
he
up?
is new to the channel, so obviously I usually do video games, and the podcast you're hearing this too. I usually do video games, but this should be fun. We might get some questions. You guys can hear some live question and answers.
I think
So it's a good time.
I think it's my sister.
It's Chase's sister. Welcome.
I sent her the link, so she's in. She asked, "Can she chat?" How does she do that?
Yeah. So you might have to have a Twitch account, but it should allow you to chat as long as you might have to make a Twitch account. But it's super easy. It won't take you any time at all. I allow everyone to chat on my channel, so you're welcome to go ahead and say whatever you want. I could care less. I allow cussing or anything, so speak your mind, please. Speak your mind.
Yep. She says the audio sounds good, so that's
All right, rock on. So, with that being said, with us not doing super serious right away, then I guess you know what that means.
What does it mean?
It's obviously impression time.
Nobody
because-
sent me any impressions though. Nobody actually. Which we only. First of all, fuck all you guys. We only had 20. Not the 22 people that listened, but fuck everybody else that didn't listen to the last episode. We had 77 listeners for episode 4. Then we went to 20 and 22 the last two.
Because we had a woman in episode 4. So
That's
we
true.
had a woman guest, a female guest.
But
and
we still had. Let me check. Because we still had like 50 per episode. Even like the first episode, man. Like, what happened? We had 54, 52, 48, 77, 20, 22.
So we're trying to figure out what you guys want to hear. That's what's happening here.
Is it because we took a 9.5-year break between episodes? People forgot about us.
They don't even remember that we're making podcasts anymore. I apologize.
At least now. Oh, we got somebody else.
It's
is that
Clayton.
just the- okay,
No, that's
a
Clayton. What is up, Clayton? Man, the podcast is getting crazy.
It's
Whenever
getting
you guys
insane.
listen to it on Spotify, you're gonna be like, "What is happening?"
They haven't even talked about anything yet. I'm gonna drink out of this big ass water bottle real quick.
So my cousin has joined the live stream. So if he has any questions, then we will answer them because why not? That's a lot more fun.
So if I die on air, it's because my throat is closing up because of Dylan's cats. So I'm moments away from death, most likely.
So
But I'll be okay. Oh, the chat's over here too, isn't it?
yes,
Ooh, a female. JK. Talk about the Nets and how crazy the James Harden trade was.
I don't know anything about the Jets.
Oh, it's because I tweeted it, so people are thinking it's sports, probably. Yeah, this is.
Well, that's Aiden.
Oh, that's Aiden.
That's Aiden.
Oh.
They have weird names because it's Twitch.
Talk about Pokemon cards, coward. All I want to talk about is this little Rowlet. I love this thing. This is what I live for. This is the only thing I care about. And also, the Nets. So you've got a dude that doesn't like basketball that just dribbles. You got a guy that doesn't have an Achilles. And then you got another guy that is fat and just dribbles and shoots 20% from 3. So they're going to win the title easily. So that's all I have to say about that.
And from Dylan's point of view, I have no clue what's happening. I didn't even know James Harden. Is James Harden
he's
on the Nets?
He's on the Nets. It's
Now?
yeah,
Like
it's
he traded
James
to the
Harden.
Nets?
Yeah, like yesterday,
okay.
2 days ago, something. So it's now James Harden, KD, and Kyrie. Except Kyrie disappeared. They don't know where he is. Nobody can get a hold of him. He was at a party in Toronto the other day.
So Kyrie's dead.
Yeah, he just decided that. He said, I'm not playing for personal reasons, and they haven't heard from him in like a week and a
Oh,
half.
I could just read Aiden. Aiden's going to update us with all the information on the Nets currently.
Alright, so this podcast sucks so far.
Because we're talking about the Nets. Okay,
And we're
we
talking
gotta,
to the streamers and stuff.
Yeah.
This is all new. It's
moving
all-
on.
anyway.
Moving on. Sorry, guys. On listening
yeah,
on Spotify.
Next time, send some impressions for me to do, and I'm amazing at them. So I'll do anybody you ask, as long as it's not a black female, because Dylan suggested like
Too many.
7 black females last week, and I don't feel comfortable trying to do those because I know I would sound racist. I just know I would be doing my best,
It's
but
not-
I'm way too white. to
In
be doing
general, it's kind of racist altogether. Just from a white guy, he's just complimenting you.
that.
But
it's true, bro. It's true. I'm
But-
always on it.
But anyway, that being said, yeah, we'll do different impressions this time. From the chat, does anyone have any impressions they want Chase to do? Anybody famous? Anyone that we would know? Again, not a black female, preferably,
Yeah,
because
I mean,
that's-
I could try.
we
I
can
just-
do it. It's just, you know.
This is Jordan. Chase, I have a... Shut the fuck up, Jordan. Get off the show. I don't care about you. I'm just kidding, Jordan. I love you.
I'm a new uncle, everybody.
Yeah,
So in case
has
no
a
one
baby
knew,
now.
my brother has a baby. So that's.
Hey, whenever the baby wants to be on the pod, bring her on. We'll put the baby pod.
It's just every 5 seconds is crying, and I know that is the content that you guys are wanting from the podcast.
Jordan impression. Hey guys, I'm Jordan. I have a baby. I'm gonna go be a dad now. Perfect.
Amazing.
10 out of 10. Oh, I can't. I did this, and that's now a white power symbol, so I can't. Do that. I can't do
right.
that on the stream. That was a yeah. I'll give you a thumbs up instead. You can't do that anymore. That's
Stephen A. Smith impression?
Oh, okay. What? I'm trying to think of something that he says.
I don't know Max Kellerman. I can't do a Max Kellerman.
I want Iguodala. That's my Max Kellerman.
Okay.
That is blasphemy, Max Kellerman. Absolute blasphemy. You're gonna sit here and tell me that you want Iguodala over Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, for crying out loud. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I've never tried that. Right, shut the fuck up, Jordan. Anyway.
He doesn't even know sports.
That was an okay Stephen A, I feel like. Better than I thought it was going to be. It's probably still not good, but...
I'm
was really
assuming
loud
that
on the,
most of the people on the podcast, listening to the podcast right now, probably don't know who Stephen A. Smith is. We've been trying to take out so many sport-related things because we don't want it to be a sport podcast. So, yeah.
Chase would be a better brother than you, Dylan. Are you seeing this dude's impressions? Superb.
So,
Cassidy, I'm back, LOL. So this pod is just going to be us talking to our siblings the whole time.
Too many people are watching and too many people are talking to us.
Oh, well.
Oh, my God. Okay, so does anyone... Son of a bitch.
Already a train wreck, but I'm having fun.
An
It's a good
absolute
time.
train. It's a lot of fun. Like, you guys listening to on Spotify right now, you guys got to join up next time we do a live podcast because it is a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I'm gonna check my socials and see if anybody's doing anything.
Okay, while he's checking his socials, we're going to do our annual Twitter watch here to see
Twitter
the
watch.
trending. Yeah, so Twitter
Oh, that's
trending
great.
is always a fun little thing to do. So let's just go ahead and jump into that. Oh, no, this doesn't...
The My Pillow guy. He's the number one trend. Cute fella, Trump supporter, hates minorities, sells
Who?
pillows. The My Pillow guy. Come on,
That's
bro.
a thing?
Yeah, the My Pillow guy. He's goofy and fat as fuck, and he's going
What's a My Pillow?
a fucking pillow that racists buy.
What?
Bro, just trust me. Do an impression of Dylan when he plays Apex. Ah, fuck! I died. I don't know what Apex is. I've never played it.
It's close enough.
Do you die in Apex?
Yeah, you
Okay.
die.
That,
You die
that was
in
pretty
Apex. So My Pillow guy is racist. Number one on Twitter trending.
good.
Understand?
Yeah, he was like at a Trump rally speaking and talking about his pillows and how he doesn't want black people to use them. I don't think that's true per se, but yeah, and the NRA is going bankrupt.
The NRA is bankrupt. This is something
They're,
that's wild.
So they're facing lawsuits in New York City, so they're filing for bankruptcy so that they can move to Texas to avoid lawsuits in New York City. I don't really know more than
What?
that. Yeah,
Okay.
world's falling apart.
That all right. No, well, the NRA is falling apart. So is the NRA is pro gun.
National Rifle
So
Association.
like
They are
it's-
guns. They're the
that's-
reason.
That's
They're the reason that guns exist.
so I'm not completely against that. You know, I'm like that's
Yeah,
I'm
I mean-
fine with that.
We'll see. They're the ones that they're the reason that there's no anti-gun legislation. They're the ones that want school shootings to keep happening. So that
Oh,
they
thank
can,
God.
So
Yeah.
that they can keep their sales up.
Less
The
kids.
NRA
running
is
around
going to
here.
come after the podcast now, but y'all don't have any fucking money.
Yeah,
so,
good luck. What are you gonna do?
Come
You
get us,
got
bro.
less money than me. I'm not bankrupt.
Yeah, Dylan's out of the loop. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm over here.
Sorry.
I'm over here talking about all the news, like how. Do you know that Donald Trump now has 50% of the impeachments in United States history? 50%.
There's only
He's had
been four.
The first one was Andrew Johnson after the Civil War in the it was either the late 1860s or early 1870s. Probably, yeah, it would have been the late 1860s. The next one was in the 90s with Bill Clinton. So you had 130 years between the first and the second. Then you had 13 months between the third and the fourth, and they were both the same person.
How do you getting impeached twice is? I mean, he's gonna be in
Impressive.
history books. So like,
It's
what does he even
impressive.
care? Like, you know, he's remembered
Two
forever.
impeachments, lost the popular vote twice, one term, never had a positive approval rating above 50%. Ever.
Yeah, Trump did a
Daddy-
good job.
Daddy Trump.
Daddy
Trump 2020, motherfuckers.
Trump
Hell yeah.
2024. Let's
Just
go.
wait. Wait until January 34th. You'll see. You'll see. Trump's gonna win.
Oh my
He's
God.
still gonna win.
I'm still worried about like every day up to leading up. Just
Oh yeah, be scared.
what are the important days?
I don't know.
No.
January
There's MLK
20th.
Day is
Monday.
Oh my
and
God,
then
it's
the
2 days.
inauguration
from now.
is. Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
just lock yourselves in your houses for the next. Just be safe and lock yourself in your house for the rest of the year until shit cools down.
Wait, what?
That's not true, but Chase has baffled me with his knowledge in a quick fight. Man, thank you. Thank you.
So from the chat, quote, Donald Trump also had an OnlyFans.
I
for
wish.
emojis.
I don't care what the price is. $100, I'm buying Donald Trump's OnlyFans.
Hey.
no doubt.
He's been banned from all social media, but has he been banned from
He has
OnlyFans?
not been
Oh
banned
my
from
God,
OnlyFans,
that's
as
his
far as
next
I know.
thing. That's his next thing.
So I'm all for it. I would buy it.
Oh,
How do
you
you
know
not
how much
buy it?
money Trump's gonna make from
Even if
OnlyFans
it's
a
just
year?
like him in his notes on his iPhone taking screenshots of what his tweets would be and posting them on OnlyFans, I will pay whatever. $1,000.
No, that's
I'm in.
hilarious.
Dude, I don't even care about our vacation. I will use my vacation money to get Donald Trump's
it's
OnlyFans
literally-
easily.
It's literally just live recording of him typing out tweets and then can't tweet them.
That's all I want, man. I would pay any amount of money for that.
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Write down a number on a piece of paper, hand it to me. I will hand you a blank check.
That's amazing.
You write any amount on this piece of paper, I will pay it.
Oh my
The
God.
show is already off the rails.
That is, but that's the best part of the show already is OnlyFans Donald Trump.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Does this have like a timer on how long we've been
16
recording?
minutes, 25
Okay,
seconds.
cool. Once we get to like an hour, I'm gonna pause the audio and then do a new clip. I'm gonna try a new thing with the ad. I'm
Okay.
gonna put the ad in the middle.
Okay.
Because it says if you put the ads in the middle, you might generate other companies might want to advertise with you more likely if you're not just putting the ads at the beginning. You got to put them in there.
Okay.
So.
From the chat, is his whole body orange? I'm assuming that's referring to Trump. So interestingly enough, it's just his face, hands, feet, and then obviously his growing. So, you know.
Say that again.
I didn't really want to say Donald Trump's penis on live.
Say pecker.
His wiener.
Tallywhacker.
That's the only things that are orange, just so you understand. He covers up everything else specifically. He wants to blind people when he gets naked.
I mean, I do that, but that's just because this is what. Look at. I can't. It's inverted, so look at this. Get a piece of. Look. I am the same color as a Polaroid. That is how white I am, if you were wondering.
Cheeto pecker. Specific.
Cheeto pecker.
All
Is that
right.
the name of the episode? No, I'm not going to put that.
No, I think that's probably a bad idea.
Anyway, so what else is trending on
All right,
Twitter?
number 3 on Twitter trending is Free Code Friday contest for
I don't know
Halo
what that is.
Infinite. Okay, let's moving on. That's worthless. Twitch recap. We're on Twitch.
We're on
All right.
Twitch. Hey.
Hey, well, look, we're part of the trending thing. Tina Snow. I don't know who that is.
What's going on with Josh Gordon?
Josh Gordon.
Yeah,
Josh
okay.
Gordon. Conditional reinstatement has been rescinded, and he is now suspended indefinitely again.
Oh, well.
James Charles. What's wrong with James Charles?
Him
Hold
and
on.
Kanye are officially together.
Everyone's.
They're officially dating.
I think that it's. Oh, speaking of orange, apparently James Charles is orange. So if anyone, I don't.
That's the longest I've ever looked at James Charles, I think. Like, no offense, but I didn't even really know who that was until not very long ago, so.
Okay, enough about. I don't. There's nothing else on Twitter.
Like martial law, spelled MARSHALL. Martial, like instead
So
of
that's-
MARTIAL.
Can you see that? Yeah,
No,
it's not
not
going to
at
show.
all.
God. Okay.
That's funny. Martial
Oh
law.
my God.
Yeah.
So Eminem is officially ruling governor of the United States. These
Oh,
United
are you
States
talking
of America.
about? Wait, you don't even have TikTok, so you don't know that the Eminem's been trending on there. The video.
Oh
That's
no!
an
What did he
awfully
do?
Hot coffee
Son of a
pot.
bitch.
That's from like 3 years ago.
Oh.
So everybody's been doing those. I did like 8 earlier that were very funny, but you'd have to like. I gotta find an object in here.
I don't know what's happening.
So you like a rhyme scheme. Like you don't have anything in here that rhymes with anything.
Plant rhymes with pants.
I'm blanking now. There's too much pressure.
Oh God! Oh God! Chase is not a good rapper.
No, not on the spot. I was when I was driving earlier, and I had like 4 or 5.
I saw the cheetah poster behind us, and I just immediately thought cheetah.
Cheetos.
I-
Making things even.
Gosh damn it. Alright, so we just need to watch American Dad instead.
Yeah, let's just live stream American Dad. I
We'll
was
just
trying to read
watch American Dad on
it. No,
Twitch.
they weren't good. Oh, shut the fuck up, Cassidy. Yes, they were. They were funny as hell. She was in the car laughing the whole time. Laughing her ass off at my hilarious... I don't even remember any of them. That's an awfully fine road sign. Like, that's the type of shit that they're doing.
No.
And then never mind. I'm not going to do all that. Anyway.
Yeah. no.
American Dad Woo. Lady Gaga and J-Lo are performing at Biden's inauguration. I heard that the Foo Fighters are going to be there too.
Wait, I'm sorry. This is a real thing?
Yeah, no, that's real. I didn't hear about J-Lo, but I knew that Lady Gaga was. And somebody was like, wait, why is a foreigner going to perform? And it's like, bro, she's
What?
from New York.
What? Also, they live here now, so like they're a citizen. I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
even if you were a foreigner.
Lady Gaga is born and raised in the United States.
I don't-
So.
Okay.
And somebody's like, wait, do we have to kneel for the national anthem? Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Quick. What happened to fuck your feelings for 4 years? Fuck y'all's feelings. God, I'm fucking sick of you guys.
It's terrible. Oh my god. But speaking of martial law, I kind of want to. I know I do. I want to talk about martial law. I really do.
Okay.
Because I don't know. Obviously, most of the people, we are essentially too young to still be using Facebook.
Well,
anymore.
we're too young and too old. Facebook is
Correct.
for people younger and older than us.
Either way, so Facebook, a big thing now is that, well, a big thing forever for Facebook is that everything has been fake news, essentially. And it spreads like wildfire on there. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
So
But-
you're saying that we should start spreading rumors on the podcast and see how much they blow up.
Do you... not necessarily.
Uh.
What rumors are we thinking?
I don't know. Who's a celebrity? Hey, somebody in the chat, give me a celebrity real quick.
Quick, we need it fast.
Hurry up, let's go.
Come on.
Somebody.
There's like a 5-second delay, but come on. Chop chop. Okay, coming over to take over the podcast. Okay, well, no, we need a celebrity. We're looking
Somebody
for a celebrity
tell me
here.
a celebrity.
Any celebrity, preferably.
Bro,
Any celebrity.
People that are actually...
Danny DeVito.
Did you know? Did you hear about this one? Danny DeVito actually donated his entire paycheck from the 14th season of It's Always Sunny to a charity, but the charity actually gives money to out-of-work strippers.
Isn't that a true one?
It is now.
All right, that's the... Congratulations. Everyone spread that for me. Anyone listen to on Spotify, please spread that. I need that on your Facebook. If it goes on Facebook, it's done. Like, the whole thing's real officially.
Yeah.
Like, that's essentially how it works. I was
Yeah.
telling someone the other day that literally I could go in, make a website fast enough, like a fake news website, and post an article about some nonsense and then post the link on Facebook, and it would catch. It would easily
absolutely.
catch immediately. Doesn't matter what.
As long as it's close, like that was a little unbelievable, but if you said that Danny DeVito, his best friend, was at the Capitol siege, and Danny DeVito supports him and which I don't want to slander Danny DeVito.
Yeah, oh
here, because
god,
he's
no,
a great
this is
person.
a fake rumor. Everyone chill
Yeah.
out.
We need to get somebody that we don't like.
Who's a bad celebrity?
Nickelback. Nickelback was at the Capitol raid,
But
and
that's probably
to
true.
promote their new album.
I feel like that was true. That's a perfect place.
I
to
mean, yeah.
promote
So
Nickelback.
if you put that on Facebook with make a fake website, like you have stuff like now Newsmax and Vice, so you get something like shorten Lizzo. Yeah, so Lizzo actually wore a shirt the other day that said "Fuck Black Lives Matter," and now she's canceled. And we Photoshop a picture of it and make that the headline.
Honest to God, I don't know if I wasn't paying attention or what, but when you said that, I straight up believed it for like a good 5 seconds, and I was like, oh shit,
See, there
we're
you go.
talking about fake rumors.
See, there you go. And you just make a website that's like newstoday.com or something.
Hot,
Make that
easy,
fake.
perfect.
I mean, News Today probably already exists, but you could even like,
News tomorrow.
Yeah. Top News Daily.
Easy.
Boom.
Perfect.
And
Wouldn't
you
even be a
post
challenge.
that. Easy. Done. Everybody believes it.
Tom Cruise is a bad celebrity, but we don't even have to slander him anymore because he's slandered enough.
He just has a middle tooth.
Like no
You
one,
seen that?
he has a
His
middle
middle
tooth
tooth.
and he's 4 foot tall, and he's
There's a whole
A-
Family Guy
an
episode
okay actor.
that's just about him being short.
not his middle tooth though.
No, it's just about him and Stewie being the same size and shopping at Baby Gap. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
I
they,
didn't-
they meet at Baby Gap or whatever the fuck it
Ugh.
is, and they're the same size, so they become friends.
Okay, well, we're slowly making our way to the topic that I brought up with the Facebook thing and martial law and
Yeah.
Eminem. A lot of people, I don't know if you guys have, my frogs wear Baby Gap. Sorry, this is from the chat. I don't.
Who the hell is
I
Frog Girl
don't-
2020?
It's Frog Girl 2020, and then immediate chat is my frogs wear Baby Gap.
Hey, shout out Frog Girl 2020. Thanks for hanging out.
I don't know who that is. But anyway, one thing that's seen all around the world right now is like places are running out of milk and canned goods and all these other things because people really think that like martial law is going to be reinstated and the government's going to put chips in us and kill us all and all round us up and put us in cages and blah 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 blah. What Chase and I were talking about today, which is on a more serious note, is that if they wanted us to be slaves, we already are, first of all. And second point is that they have absolutely no reason of killing us all because we literally make them what they are. We keep them in power. If we didn't exist, who's going to keep them in power? Who's going to make them money? It doesn't make any sense. So it's just doesn't make any sense to me.
You can't be rich if there aren't poor people. So
Yeah, that we fuel the entire economy that they base their entire living on. Like,
that's what's so funny to me. I'm about to put some people on blast.
let's go.
So,
Let's get it.
So you have people that believe all these Facebook conspiracies and stuff, that there's some giant evil cabal of people, and this does potentially exist, but it's not what they think it is. They think that it's some like evil thing that's just out to get conservatives for some reason. Twitter only wants to censor conservatives, even though the conservatives are the ones that gave Twitter free reign to do whatever they wanted. You know, other people wanted to restrict their power. They wanted to give big corporations more power and no taxes. And they're widening the gap between the billionaires and the poor people, and even the millionaires. And the wage gap is increasing exponentially. And so they're like, oh man, these big corporations are out to get us. And we're like, yeah. They're like, so who do I blame? I'm going to blame the Democrats. Like, no, blame the corporations. Blame the billionaire. You're this fucking close. You're so close to getting it, but you don't. They're the enemy, man. That's why we need to eat the rich.
It's just like we will never, as far as, and like you were saying earlier, like with everyone thinks that they have a chance to be rich, and that's what they dangle that in front of you so that
Yeah.
you don't think about the fact that you will never be rich. No, essentially,
So-
most likely never be rich.
This was my analogy earlier, and I hope this doesn't come across as insensitive, but so there used to be slavery in the United States, and slave conditions were horrible, of course. Slaves made no money, but they were given very shitty housing and very shitty food, just enough to survive.
So that they could do the work for their
Exactly.
owners.
Because you have to feed and shelter your slaves.
You have
if
to
you
give
wanna
them
make money
enough
for them.
in order to,
They have to be
keep
alive.
making you money. Exactly.
And just healthy enough to have energy to, do slave labor.
But-
So fast forward, now we make just enough, the lowest level of people make
To get
just
by.
enough to live in a rundown apartment, which, we're blessed. We have decent apartments and we have enough money to put decent food on the table, but not everybody does. And that's crazy that we're 24 and 25 working dead-end jobs. And,
Essentially, yeah.
and we're still doing better than some people, which is just asinine.
Yeah, it does blow my mind because I really do a lot better than people that are my age, and I'm like, my job is just a general job, really. Like,
But
it's a
some
full-time
people-
job, but
But so now the billionaires make all the money and they give us just enough wages that you can pay your rent and buy shitty food that poisons you basically, and you work full time and you get just enough to survive. So you're getting a wage, and you have just enough left over to maybe buy a few things, and it lulls you into like, oh no, I'm earning my money. And it's like, first of all, I don't know. It's insane that we can work for, even if they raise the minimum wage, $15 an hour. My time is worth more than $15 an hour.
Yeah, like, and the thing is that they they know that it takes money to make money. To become what they are, it requires a lot of money. So, like, you have to make sure that everything balances out just perfectly, and they do, so that you can't have that extra money to start getting a leg up. Because as soon as you start getting a leg up, that's what scares people. Not anything else that we do, us going, like, even not us. I'm not going to lump myself into them with them, but going to the Capitol and everything like that. Like, that's not something that's going to scare the government. What's going to scare the government and people really up high that are making the money that they're making, what's going to scare them is if the balance starts to switch with the oh my god,
The wage gap.
the wage gap and the cost of
class
living
structure.
compared to what the average pay is.
Oh, that's what's crazy is for so long the minimum wage has not gone up, but the cost of living has. Now people don't want to raise the minimum wage because the cost of living will go up. It's like, motherfucker, it's going up anyway.
Yeah.
What the fuck's
You
a
might as
little
well just
inflation?
continue. Like,
It'll at least take a couple weeks to catch up. Maybe you get an extra $2 for one paycheck if you're lucky. But
you know what? You know what I do now? Pokemon cards do not change price. So if I gain more money, maybe my rent will go up. But by God, some things I can still buy some things for the right price.
there you go.
So you might as well take that extra couple dollars. I mean, come on. And if it keeps going up, it keeps going up, and that's just how it's going to work.
That's what the most disgusting part about COVID is. Like, whether or not you agree with shutdowns and all that, the fact that they shut down local small businesses, but places like Walmart, Amazon, the huge
These big
corporations,
corporations.
they became the only avenue, and they increased their wealth by billions and billions, and
Oh,
probably
yeah.
trillions
Yes.
of
And-
dollars, while everyone else lost everything. they
Everything.
had. So the wage gap that was already here is now here, and it's what's that?
Gus's howling.
Wow, I thought that was a fucking siren or something. So
Wage
it's just
gap.
gotten exponentially just out of hand. I mean, it's disgusting that people confuse like net worth and stuff. Like, just because your net worth is $143 billion doesn't mean you have that money.
Mhm.
But still, the fact that someone is worth $143 billion and other people are content to make $35,000 a year,
Which is insignificant
They make-
to anything.
they make $35,000 a second. Like,
We make enough money a year on average to buy a vehicle that we have to have in order to exist in most places. Like, and if you live in New York, you can get by without it. But in places like where we live in Arkansas, if you don't have a vehicle, you can't get by. You can't go to your work. You can't make money. So then you're paying about an extra third of the price on a vehicle that you have to have in order to make money, just so you can pay that vehicle off. And they're gaining the interest on that, which is another huge thing. Interest in corporations and universities, especially, and the money they're charging for that. We can't even get into that right this second. But
so if you
a
make
car, you're making enough money to buy a single okay car, $35,000. It's like around average. That is an average car. It's not even a good car. If you need a truck to go work a construction job, it's not going to happen. It's going to be double that easily.
So, like what's a good number? Like, if you make $100,000 a year, you're like, damn, I'm making some pretty good money, right? I mean, you would think so.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, if we were making $100,000 a year, we would think we're really well off, right?
Yeah. I like
So
6
people-
digits. I'm feeling great.
People that make $1 billion a year make $114,000 an hour for 365 days, 24 hours a day.
Oh.
That's if you make exactly 1 billion and you divide it by every single hour, working, sleeping, everything. 114,000 an hour is $1 billion in a year. So you're talking wealthy people, in our perspective, are making in a year what billionaires making an hour if they're only making $1 billion a year.
Yep.
And people like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and Bill Gates are making much more than $1 billion a year.
And I get that, like, a lot of people want to see that as an option, but one, it's really not an option for you. Like, there's a lot of times it's not going to be an option. Like, the odds of you being able to just build up a business or whatever and make that much money, it's just not a thing. And number two, people with that much money, you do realize what they can do with that money. You know what Jeff Bezos could do with his money? He could fix, if we don't even take into context the rest of the world, he could fix so many problems in the United States with his own money out of his pocket. You know what he could do? He could end hunger in the United States with how much money he makes and still make a very extremely comfortable living. And when I say comfortable, I mean this man still could have an island easily. But this is how we want to live. This is where people have to live on the streets and go hungry. Like, kids, literally, their parents can't afford to feed them more than ramen. And here we are.
And let's say that you do hit it big. You're that 1 in 100 million people that becomes just a breakthrough giant celebrity. Everything goes your way. Your guy, The Rock, worth $320 million. That is still chump change
To people like Jeff
Compared
Bezos,
to Jeff
who
Bezos.
own corporations that own most of the United States.
Jeff Bezos made like 10 times that in a couple months. 10 times The Rock's lifetime net worth. Made that when COVID hit.
And The Rock
Overnight.
is the most successful and most hardworking actor in the business. He just is.
A frog girl said, "Be funny now."
Yeah, we've been really serious for a minute. We can pick back up on it.
Yeah, let's see. Her frogs wear baby gap. Oh, you already said that. Did I see Biden's COVID plan? Yes, I did. It proposes raising the federal minimum wage to $15, giving us another stimulus of $1,400, which will then go with the $600 to equal $2,000, as well as other healthcare related things to help roll out the vaccine faster. And I believe there's something in the works. I've read a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But he's working with Bernie Sanders to try to roll out some sort of universal health care for COVID patients.
And there should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are you going to do? I mean, I get that, people can take... There is always ways to take advantage of things like this, but we can't look at it the way that it can be taken advantage of. We have to look at it on what it can do. The positives outweigh the negatives on this specific plan and things like that, especially with universal health care for COVID.
And they're pointing out that it's almost a $2 trillion plan. And yeah, that's a lot of money, but money literally doesn't exist. If you know about the Federal Reserve and how it loans the money to the government at interest, it's like it has $1 and it gave the government $1 and it says, okay, you owe me $1.02, but that 2 cents doesn't exist because they created
the
the money.
money's not created. It
So,
doesn't...
money literally, physically is not real. It doesn't. I just did a Trump.
Yeah, you did you did the noise too. You use it physically.
You see, there's no such thing as money. Money isn't real. I'm real. I'm the president.
That's why I
will
don't-
be your president for another 40 years because I'm very youthful. Everyone says it. Oh, look at Donald. He's so youthful and beautiful, and he's the president. And money isn't real, but he is. Thank you. Good night. God bless the United States. If you haven't seen that clip where he...
There's your funny.
Hey Alexa, play FDT by YG.
Who?
What? Fuck Donald Trump, the song? By
Wait,
YG?
what?
No, please don't.
You sure?
Yeah. I don't want to get demonetized, Dylan.
Oh, they'll
We're
mute my stream. Just
We're
kidding.
making
They'll mute my
tens
stream.
of cents off of this.
So the one thing about Twitch is that if you play
Okay,
music,
Hold on. Why can't we print more money? Now, I know that this is like a joke that people say.
yeah.
But
But
you literally could.
legitimately-
You could just print more money because our money isn't backed by anything. It's not representative of anything anymore. It used to be. So used to, if there was a chunk of gold and it was worth $100, and you had $101 bills, and then you printed another 100, then those would be worth half as much. But if you take the gold away, the money is literally only faith-based. It only counts because we think it does.
It's almost like a rarity system at this point. Like, the more money that's out there, the less valuable it is. But
It's like art. How much is a painting worth? It's worth whatever someone is willing to pay for it. That's it. That's the price of art. If somebody says, I'll pay $100 million for that, and they buy it, then it's worth $100 million.
I mean, that's how the trade process works. Like, literally right now. Like, to buy and sell an item is how much a person will buy that item for. If everyone stopped right now buying toilet paper, if we just quit, they would lower the price to nothing. It would just happen because they have to sell it. They got stocks and stocks and stocks of toilet paper. I know that's a weird analogy to go off of, but still, or analogy?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Anyway, so there's your political capitalist attack talk. Fuck capitalism.
Yeah, eat the rich
Yeah.
all day long. That's my
That would
tagline
be
for my
delicious.
Instagram. That's why I
I'm a
tweet.
vegetarian, but I would absolutely eat. Oh, speaking of cannibalism,
Oh God.
did you hear? You know who Armie Hammer is, the actor?
Mm-hmm.
So he lost a role in a movie because there's speculation online that he's a cannibal.
So
Yeah.
you know what's funny about
That's
the
what
whole
we're
situation?
starting this whole year off with. Oh yeah, Armie Hammer eats people.
Well, the craziest part about acting and stuff like that is, as soon as there's a lot of people who've done a lot of crap and they can still get movies,
Yeah.
but there are a lot of people as well that like someone can just say something about someone and be like, you know, I think he does this or whatever, like this situation, and they're like, no movie deal, out, you're done,
I'm
not
gonna look
happening.
this up. I'm gonna see if he actually what the evidence is. Does Armie? Oh, I figured it would have been.
The first thing to pop up,
Yeah.
well, apparently it doesn't exist.
Well-
Did you lie to me?
No, this is a real story.
Why does the internet think Armie Hammer is a cannibal?
Armie Hammer's leaked cannibal DMs controversy explained. A deep dive into the Armie Hammer is a cannibal
A
allegations.
deep dive? I don't think we have time for a deep
We
dive.
sure don't. So this is from Insider. An internet storm over Armie Hammer's explicit DMs caused him to drop out of his new movie. Here's what's going on. Yeah, he looks like a cannibal in that picture.
Yeah, that guy eats people. Here, you guys want
We
me
don't
to show
even have
you?
to read it. Armie Hammer eats people.
I'll
You
show,
heard it here first.
I'll show you guys Armie Hammer, so you guys can tell. Oh no. Where's a good picture of Armie Hammer?
He said it's quote unquote bullshit claims. But he still dropped out of the movie.
I mean, yeah.
So it
Yeah.
all fucking pop-ups. It all started last week when the Instagram account at House of Effie, EFFIE, posted dozens of screenshots of direct messages that it said Hammer had sent women from 2016 to 2020. The messages in the screenshots, which are unverified, seem to display fantasies of rape, domination, and cannibalism.
That's a cannibal, everybody. Everyone watching the stream right now, that's a cannibal.
Let's see.
Look at his face. What do you think that is? That man eats people.
Okay, so other messages say the sender telling the recipient he wants to, quote, bite pieces off of her and eat her heart. Another
well, that's
passage
all,
of messages said, quote, I am 100% a cannibal. I want to eat you. Fuck. That's scary to admit. I've never admitted that before.
Hold on, what? No, bro, we gotta talk about this. Are you serious?
And then Armie Hammer said, I'm not responding to these bullshit claims, but in light of the vicious and spurious? I don't know that word. I'm dumb, I guess.
Go on.
Online attacks against me. I cannot in good conscience now leave my children for 4 months to shoot a film in the Dominican Republic. Oh, fuck. Isn't that where we're going?
Yeah.
Bro, Armie Hammer's gonna eat us. Fuck.
We're going
What
to
a
Dominican
story.
Republic later on in the year, so I guess
Yeah,
we're
if we
going to
can
have to
afford it.
fend off Armie Hammer.
Bro, wouldn't that be a way to go? We're in the Dominican Republic chilling on the beach. It's like, bro, that guy looks familiar. Next thing you know, you're getting ate.
I can't get over the text that you said. You said regular things. You said like, oh, I want to bite you, whatever.
Eat your
like,
heart, bite off
that's
pieces of you.
all-
Like, yeah, that could just be
Okay.
sexually deviant.
Yeah,
but
100%.
No, I am literally a cannibal. I want to eat you. Fuck. That's
Bro,
scary to admit.
You can't get past that. He's like, no, those texts aren't real or whatever. And he
Well, I mean, they're unverified. It could be a Photoshop, but if that's real,
Oh
there's
my
no
God.
defense for
That's
that in court.
hilarious. Yeah, you try to bring that up in court. You try to defend that. See
That's
what
insane.
happens.
That's insane.
Oh my God.
What's our time? How long? Will we
44 minutes.
44. That's a good little. For the people listening, we're gonna pause for a quick word from our sponsors.
Oh,
Oh shit.
we're getting an ad apparently on Twitch.
No, we're not actually. There's not actually an ad.
Oh, it's
There
playing
is.
on the Spotify.
It's gonna be
Don't
on
worry
Spotify,
about it.
yeah.
Don't worry about
So I'm
it.
gonna save this as what episode is this? 7.
I'm gonna kind of talk to the chat while we got this going on.
Oh yeah.
Aiden, if you're scared of Frog Girl, then you need to grow up, little champ.
Yeah. Who's Frog Girl?
I have no idea.
Is this
but
someone we know?
I
Yeah,
don't
care.
have a clue.
I'm glad that Frog Girl's here.
But Aiden said, "Frog Girl creeping me out. I'm leaving." And Frog Girl said, "Please don't leave."
Let me render this.
So I have a question for Frog Girl. If you're still in the stream.
Get back to it over here so I can read the shit. I can't see.
Oh,
it.
my bad. I got you.
I don't have my glasses on
There you
because I don't look as cool. See, I don't look as cool with the glasses, so I got the glasses off.
He looks smarter though.
I'm not wearing my
You probably would have
contacts.
been able to read that word that was in.
Yeah, probably. That's what I'm blaming on. But Dylan has cats, so my eyes are gonna get all itchy and shit. So.
So,
I don't wanna...
Frog Girl, were you born in 2020, or do you only are you only a Frog Girl during 2020?
It's
so, like, are
probably-
you not?
It's probably a guy that doesn't like frogs, that doesn't know that 2020 is even a year. Just picked a random number.
Just a guy.
The complete opposite of Frog Girl 2020. It's actually Toad Dude 1992 in disguise.
And he has an extreme hatred for frogs, and he is very positive for toads. That's the important part that you guys are missing.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to pee in a minute.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll drink.
I mean, while you've got the actual Spotify clip.
Say this is a half gallon of water. Oh shit. It's
Oh
light.
god.
It's
Oh no.
hot. Fuck.
Oh god.
This is my second one of these today, so I'm almost at a gallon. If you guys want to get your 10,000 steps in every day, drink a gallon of water. You'll get it literally just going to the bathroom because I've been pissing every 10 seconds today.
So Frog Girl 2020 says that Toad Dude 1995 is her brother. So
1992.
it says 1995.
I said 92. So she is talking about somebody else.
Okay.
My
All
friend
right.
is Toad Dude 1992.
I'm about
Maybe I
to
said
look up
93.
somebody on Twitch and see if there's a Toad Dude. She said oops.
Oh,
Wow. We caught her in a lie.
Probably just
What a
typo.
loser.
Okay.
Can't
I'm
have
gonna go
it.
ahead and start this recording again.
Okay.
All right. So if you guys are listening on Spotify and you loved that ad, which I'm sure you did, it was for Anchor, today's sponsor, just like every day because they're our only sponsor. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. But if you want the 2 minutes of content that you didn't get during that ad while
On
we were still
Spotify.
talking, yeah, you can go to wherever this video, probably YouTube
Or Twitch.
or Twitch
is-
or whatever, wherever it is, and you can get it from there. I probably should have peed before we resumed.
That's
but
why I
instead,
literally told you that.
well, I can edit it if I need to, but I'm gonna go pee and try not to get attacked by Gus.
Okay.
And,
This is gonna be a disaster. Go ahead.
Absolutely, hold it now.
All right. Hold on. Everybody, just go.
Oh, I'm going. I had to put my
Get
glasses
outta
on so I
here.
can see your bathroom.
Skedaddle. All right. Everybody, don't let him in here, please.
He's standing at the door.
I am going to fix this. Don't worry. There we go. It's fixed. Everything's fixed. All right. So now tell Gus. Gus, Cassidy loves you, but you're outside. Sorry. Okay. I need to find something to do in the room for you guys on Twitch, and also make noises that are good for a Spotify podcast. So let's quick Dylan training tip. That's what we're gonna do. I don't know what it is. This is what you guys are getting. When doing a squat, it's very important to actually go below parallel, or at least hit parallel. Because if you're doing this, if you're going where you can see me, hold, everybody just chill out. That's not parallel. I gotta go farther than that. We're talking like this. That's where we're going, baby. That's where we're going. We're gonna edit this out of the podcast. This is worthless. Do I have abs? God, like 3. So no, not really. I'm a sad boy with an exercise science degree that doesn't have abs or Strong. Strength. No! This isn't my OnlyFans. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's for the very special people. You have to catch me at the beach. For those of you still listening on Spotify, Frog Girl is trying to entrap me and see my abs that I don't have. So, look, I'm drinking a beer. I couldn't possibly have abs. It's impossible. It's physically impossible. That's another training tip for everyone. If you drink beer, you're not gonna have abs. Done. That's actually not. It's not true. Was he jumping on you? You'll have to. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to cut that out of the.
That's fine.
I had nothing to talk about, and then Frog Girl tried to entrap me.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Is she still here?
Yes.
Okay.
Frog Girl is entrapping me. I'm scared.
I'm just gonna delete this clip.
That's fine. Go ahead. Start a new one. Again, terrified.
Bro, I want to know who Frog Girl is.
They're not gonna tell us now. It's too late now.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
she's asking for abs. It's not happening.
All right, so if you guys on Spotify or Apple Podcast or wherever else are just now tuning back in, well, actually, yeah, I mean, you just listened to the ad, whatever. I had to pee, and we did a few extra minutes on the stream. So if you want to get those few extra minutes, go to the stream and check it out. Of us talking about Frog Girl trying to entrap Dylan, apparently.
Yeah.
And then I had to pee, and I got mauled by Gus, and I had to yell at him because he started playing, and he was like biting my sleeve, and thought I was playing the whole time, and I had to be stern with him.
And apparently, our Twitch stream has turned into an OnlyFans live stream.
Oh, cool.
Because
I
our
want to see
viewers,
some belly, or I'm leaving.
our viewers want to leave if they don't get to see stomach.
There's my belly.
I can't. It's Pride now.
Yeah.
It's Pride. I can't show.
Oh, well.
It's
I'll show off my tattoo.
It's about getting you guys to
Ah.
feel. I want. It's a little tease. Little tease.
Oh. Yeah, you into overweight 25-year-olds, Frog Girl 19? No, 2020. I thought I was. I'm
Gosh
talking about
damn it, Chase.
Toad Dude 1992. That's not. Okay, whoever. Shut the fuck up. Damn, Daddy. Yeah, that's me.
I hope this is Caleb. That's.
I hope so too, but there's no way that he would ever see this. Probably.
I don't know what's happening.
He only
Okay.
uses Facebook.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, he's
weird.
old.
Yeah, bro.
He's an
It's
old
not
man.
weird.
God, Jesus. All right, if your only social is Facebook, well, obviously you're using Twitch right now, but if for some reason your only social really is Facebook,
Frog just said yes. Yes to what?
only
No,
social is Facebook.
Don't answer. Don't
No,
even answer.
yeah, we don't need that. We don't need to know that the person.
I think it's
who's-
from when I said, "Are you into overweight 25-year-olds?"
Oh,
Which I rescind that statement in case this is like a child. I mean, it's probably like a 40-year-old man at this point, but
so the whole podcast has turned into us trying to guess who Frog Girl 2020 is, because we don't know. We don't know. Okay.
well, I'm not into frog girls, so sorry.
Only cat girls are Chase. That's well
I'm
of age.
well of age, so frog girl. I'm right. It's a 40-year-old man that's crushing on us.
Oh, I'm
right
freaking
now.
out.
I just
That's the only that's the only way you can explain that, right?
it had to have been. Did you tweet out the link?
No,
So it's either
I don't
somebody
have
from
Twitter
my,
followers.
It's either somebody from my Twitter or my Instagram.
Whew, I don't know what's happening. It's freaking me out.
Me either. Anyway, the people on Spotify have no fucking idea. what's
No, this is just a train wreck. This is off the rails. But I hope you guys are enjoying
Yeah,
nonsense.
If you want to see my belly and my tattoo on my ribs, you go watch the stream on Twitch.
This is just us talking about something pretty funny for a minute or serious, and then going off the rails with the chat, and then telling you, if you want to see this, go to the video.
Yeah, you guys missed the part where I left for 8 minutes to pee. That was a long.
Oh, I showed the chat how to do squats properly.
Oh, nice.
That's
I wish I
why
could
the
see it.
ab
I'm gonna have to
thing
go
came
back and
up.
watch it.
I realize. Well, I mean, my only thing is I have a degree in exercise science. So, like, what am I gonna do?
Ooh,
I'm only
degree.
Oh, that's
Look at
only
you.
you. Shut up.
Technically, we don't until Monday. That's when they award them on the transcripts.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
So Monday, I'm technically have a degree.
You'll be able to
Technically.
prove it on Monday.
Okay, everyone.
Then they'll like send them to us on the 25th.
That's so far.
We graduated on the 19th, and they're waiting an entire month before they even
Plus some, just a little bit
Well,
of change.
to the 18th is when they're gonna like tell us.
Okay, so a month before they're like, oh, by the way, you did graduate.
Yeah, if you want a job, good thing you waited a full month. So
I did apply for a job that could use my degree, but
I did too, and I got a first interview, but I haven't gotten a second interview.
I haven't got an interview at all. But I also applied yesterday.
Well, I applied like on a Thursday, and they contacted me the next Tuesday. We had a phone interview on Wednesday, and that's been a week and 2 days. And they said they're doing the second round of interviews either the end of this week or next week. So I'm just kind
Okay,
of waiting.
you got this, bro.
So we'll see.
Okay, on
Or I could just
to
be a professional podcaster. We're gonna make so much money off this episode.
100%. Yeah, this one's amazing. Oh, dang it! I almost did a Trump impersonation, but I'm not good at impersonations when I have to force it.
You're not good at the big
That's so good. See,
Trump. the Trump impressions, impersonations, if you will.
Because that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, it's the bigliest, but I also
It's
I'm
the
scared.
bigliest, it's the largest, it's the most indubitabliest podcast that you've ever seen.
Okay, this is the funny part is where Dylan tries to do an impression. So hold on, I'm just gonna kind of like bring in the power here, a little bit of meditation, and I'm so scared.
I'm waiting.
I can't.
You gotta do it.
I can't. I can't, bro.
It's the bigliest.
No, see, I'm too deep, maybe.
It's very impressive. I've seen
It's
it
that.
myself.
That was almost a vampire for a second. Jesus Christ.
Frog Girl 2020. Do it, pussy.
Son of a bitch. I'm getting attacked from all directions here.
Bro, you're getting roasted by Frog Girl 2020. Who the fuck is Frog Girl 2020?
Oh my god. They're never
Damn
gonna
it.
tell. It's gonna bother us so much that we have to pretend like we don't care.
It's too
And
late.
then
'Cause
they'll
she's
tell.
listening, or
Ugh.
he, or whoever.
Okay.
Can I see? I'm gonna
It's
see
the big
who.
list.
I should have
That's
just
not it.
put it on my story.
It's the big list. That's not good.
That's almost as good as my Seth Rogen.
Oh, actually, Neighbors and Neighbors 2 was on today, so I got to hear Seth Rogen. You know what? You're right. It's good.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Okay, well, Seth
Yeah,
Rogen
okay,
is
so-
just...
Only 4 people viewed my story. Oh no, 10 people have.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Who is it? Who's on?
I don't want to call people out. For
Oh,
viewing
don't do
my
it.
story,
It's
but, yeah, 10 people have viewed the story. No one has liked my post or liked my tweet. So
So maybe accents. Maybe we do accents this time. This time around, we try some accents.
I feel like that would get really offensive.
Just do white people accents, and I'll do Asian accents. There you go. It's easy. Like Irish, all those, and my family, half my family's from Ireland, so I'm legally allowed to.
I'm not good at accents. I'm good at impressions.
I'm not good at either.
This is Mitch McConnell. I hate minorities. I hate that I am going to be the minority leader of the Senate.
I'm getting
Bro.
destroyed, bro. I'm getting roasted.
I think Frog Girl's talking about me. Hey,
Okay.
Frog Girl said, "I thought you were doing a little bitch accent this whole time."
Bro, I'm getting trashed. You're getting trashed. Everybody's getting roasted. This is a bad idea.
Yeah, Seth Rogen's been here the whole time.
Damn it, that's good.
No,
Now
it's
that
not.
No,
It's so
listen.
bad.
I swear to you.
You want to smoke some weed?
I swear. Listen. I watched Neighbors part of it today because it was on, and yeah, she's talking.
I'm talking to the hairy ones.
It's because I didn't show my abs.
That's rude. Just because I'm balding doesn't mean I'm not hairy.
But I swear to you, I listened to I watched Neighbors today. I listened to Seth Rogen talk. It's pretty solid. That's pretty much what it is.
Hey, James Franco, do you want to go smoke some reefer?
Shut up. Gosh damn it.
Yeah, last time the person that I said was going to love my Seth Rogen impressions said that they weren't that good, so fuck you. If you listen to this one.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
take that.
Not very good. That's rude.
I know.
Poor Chase. He's a sweetheart. Why would you do that to him?
I know. Just
Man.
to hurt my feelings.
Okay. Well,
Hey, what's up with this camera? Why do I look so, like, fit? Look at this. I look buff, bro.
you ran like
good.
17 miles yesterday. You're automatically in shape.
I did run 6.5 miles.
Yeah, Happy
yesterday.
New Year. Chase is running. Okay.
I've been doing it. I mean, I just went really hard yesterday.
Yeah, really, really hard. Jesus.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah, so my diet regimen is no food and running all the time. Water and coffee. And running.
As a person who holds a degree in exercise science, I can guarantee you will lose weight like that.
I actually, technically, on the scale, gained 2.5 pounds over the last 2 days.
Okay, ignore that. But
Yeah,
also,
I mean,
your
it's
weight
because I've been-
fluctuates.
I know.
So
it's
thank
because
you.
I ate a lot of carbs yesterday and drank 1.5 gallons of water.
Well, a gallon weighs a lot.
Yeah.
So-
I drink 1 gallon of water every day. So, at least.
Yeah, I mean that's plenty to put through your body. So I mean, if you haven't gotten rid of it, a gallon weighs like
A lot, probably.
how much does a gallon weigh?
I don't know.
If we had to
See,
guess.
Then what I'm going to do, I would like to think that 1 gallon weighs a pound. Just
More.
for,
Got-
I know, but just for like,
5.
like, I know, probably. I would be fine with it weighing 5 pounds too, but it's got to be like a good, clean number, you know? It can't
Exactly.
weigh like 3.2 pounds because that's disgusting.
Well, we're going to find out. So don't you worry about that. Does a 7 pounds? No way. Hell, also, what are you doing though? You just look that up so fast.
She just knows, bro.
Right off the top of
nose
her
on
head.
top of the dome. She knows. Or,
Frog Girl's wrong.
what is it?
Got your ass.
8.3. That's so gross.
Damn. Wow. What a loser. 7 pounds. Off by a pound and 0.3.
Anyway, yeah, that's why I was gone for 18 minutes peeing earlier because 1 gallon of water is a lot to put through your body.
And I, for one, of course, again, because of my degree, am drinking beer instead of water. So,
I'm gonna go at least until the Super Bowl without consuming any alcohol.
bro, where are we watching the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
All right, everyone, Spotify Super Bowl party,
Super Bowl party,
so that we can transfer COVID to everyone possible.
probably out at my parents in the shop like normal. That's what we've done it the last few
Okay.
times.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do to get rid of the water then is for the Super Bowl, I'm gonna drink nothing but alcohol for a 24-hour period.
Perfect.
And that way I will dehydrate and all the water, and I will lose 10 pounds in a day.
10 pounds in a day.
Is that how it works?
No, I think there's still water in beer technically.
Yeah, but it dehydrates you.
But it's...
Pure liquor, 48 hours. And salt. No, that'll
And
you'll
salt?
you'll retain water that way. Whatever the opposite of salt is.
Just gonna eat salt? It's disgusting. Chase, who are you talking to? Chase is
Hold
talking to his mom.
I wish.
What a loser. I actually didn't look, but I was assuming. Okay. Think. What's the next thing on the agenda? You want to play guitar?
Sure.
Okay.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Damn it. Damn it. It's not tuned.
Let me tune it.
I know how to tune it.
No, you don't.
I've got a tuner.
I don't need a tuner. I am a tuner.
Alright.
I'll teach y'all how to tune a guitar. Wow, that is
My banjo's not stringed, Cassidy.
close enough. It's not bad.
No, it shouldn't be off. It should be, if anything, they should all be stretched out a little bit. So a little lower than normal tuning.
It's close enough. You don't need too much.
Where's Wonderwall?
I don't know how to play Wonderwall. I only know like 3 chords, bro. That's the best I got. I can play power chords.
Frog Girl, who are you talking to? Frog Girl is asking who has a girlfriend. Someone has a girlfriend?
I don't like girls, so
Yeah.
I'm actually asexual.
Only manly men for the chase. Also, I just broke my...
Play Moonlight Sonata. This is the Moonlight Sonata. You like it?
So just so you know, I just broke my capo.
Ah, you don't need it.
Okay, we gotta move on with the podcast. We're going to clip this out. So you know your chords still, is what I'm hearing.
I know like 5, 6 chords.
Yeah, it's probably, I know.
I don't think so, but go off. Okay. Bro, next thing we're gonna be a band.
I can't do anything, though.
We're gonna be a 1-chord band. I'm just gonna play the G chord.
That's literally the only chord that's needed. Sounds great to me. G chord band. You messed it up. If it's not G chord, I don't want it. Fact. You know you're at the. We have no content for Spotify.
They'll just get over it. Frog Girl says kiss each other.
But I am straight.
We can't. I have I was gonna say
It's a
mouth
disease.
herpes, but I don't want
I don't
want
wanna put that bad
rumor
juju.
out there. Yeah. Yeah, I have man kissing deterioration disease.
Itis.
MK. What was the next letter? D. MKDS.
No, disease.
Syndrome.
It's
Fuck.
deterioration
MKDD.
disease.
Yeah. So if I kiss a man, my mouth disintegrates.
There you go. There you have it. Also, Frog Girl, this. Why you join a podcast looking for an OnlyFans in here? What's happening?
So if you're on Spotify, I probably cut out the 10 minutes of me just playing the guitar. But if you want that, go watch the stream. Yeah.
Same thing that we're gonna keep saying 400 times.
We're just
in a
gonna
row.
get everyone to start watching us instead of listening. That's the way to do it.
That's fun.
And we kissed each other.
Yep.
on the
there you
stream.
go. So if anyone has ever wanted to see Trace and Dylan make out, there you go.
I'm gonna have to remember about where they were. I'll go like $4.95. I'm gonna write that down.
Deal.
So I can
Okay.
remember.
All right.
Where
Next
to
thing
try
on the
to edit that
serious
out.
agenda.
We're doing serious again.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, hit me.
Hit.
Punch my fucking face. Ow.
And everyone who wants to watch the
Everyone
Chase.
All right, what's on the serious agenda? What do you want to talk about?
What do you want? I brought up the last thing.
Well, you said serious, and then you just.
Oh yeah, I
Plus
know. I
three.
thought you would have something.
Oh no,
Nothing.
my head is empty,
Empty.
bro. When I do a podcast, I forget everything.
That we've ever wanted to talk about.
I just
and
let it
like-
all go. Okay, so I started reading a new book. It's called The Immortality Key. There's a subtitle. Hold on, let me Google it so I don't mess it up.
Real quick thing while he's googling this. If anyone lives in Arkansas, specifically Jonesboro, breaking news is that they are forcing the mall to
did hear
start
about
clearing up the mess that they have within
From
30
last
days.
March, almost a year ago.
Yep.
Was it March? End of March?
Yeah, it was around April, March, May.
I think it was the end of March.
Either way, it's almost been a year.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
Yeah, so maybe the mall will come back or they'll do nothing, but we'll see.
They might well, they'll have to do something, but it just depends on whether they're just going to demolish it and sell the land, or demolish it and rebuild.
Let's hope they rebuild, but if not, maybe they'll sell it and somebody else
If
will.
they sell and JCPenney goes away, I promise you they will not relocate. I will not have a job.
Yeah, that's true. So,
So-
let's hope they don't do that.
All right, Chase's book.
And also,
Oh.
Chick-fil-A is under construction for the
Yes.
next 8 weeks or so you can't get Chick-fil-A.
Yikes! How are you guys going to live?
I
Especially,
mean, you can on campus, I guess. Can anybody go to the campus Chick-fil-A?
is it
I
even
guess.
open though?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, COVID.
Yeah, probably.
COVID
not
still
open.
exists. How fucking crazy is that?
Yeah,
You guys
2021.
lit?
Jokes on you
And
guys.
here we are. Somebody's gonna snipe us or something because we're not wearing masks on the stream. That's because we were kissing earlier, but
Yeah.
Frog Girl can't see it. So
Sorry.
but
Off
we
stream.
kiss off screen all the time.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so I'm reading this new book, The Immortality Key: The Secret History of the Religion with No Name, and it is
Okay.
about the original Western religions in ancient Greece and how they were basically eradicated by the early Christian church, but a lot of the rituals from those early quote-unquote pagan religions turned into a lot of things inhabited in the Christian religion, and they were all based on psychedelic experiences that were seen as religious ceremonies. So basically, I'm not very far in. I'm like 60 pages into a 400-page book, so I'm
Okay.
still at the very beginning of this. But basically, what he's kind of theorizing is like communion, which the Christian church does all the time. Now we do it as like a symbolic gesture.
Yeah.
But this dude spent 12 years researching this, and
Yeah,
he has a degree from Brown in ancient languages, Sanskrit, Hebrew, and Greek. I
That's
believe.
amazing though.
And then he went to law school, so he's got a lot. And then he spent 12 years writing this book. So this is it's not like a hypothesis. It's a very I guess technically it is, but it's a very well researched topic. But so he's basically theorizing that communion originally was you would eat some sort of psychedelic plants, perhaps some sort of mushroom, and then drink a psychedelic brewed beverage. And all these people would go to this, I don't want to botch the pronunciation, I think it's Eleusis, something like that. It was a city in ancient Greece. And they didn't, once you went, you were almost kind of sworn to secrecy. And like Plato went, Aristotle, all them, and they said that they had the most profound experiences of their lives, but they couldn't really talk about it, and they tried to hint at things. The goal is you go there to die before your death, and all of them came away not scared of death anymore, knowing for sure what was going to happen in the afterlife, and they think it's this big psychedelic experience with stuff like now we have DMT and peyote and ayahuasca and stuff like that. And they think it was some semblance of that, and then the Christian church wanted to get rid of that because they wanted there to be a mediator between God and the people.
Yeah.
Didn't want the people to directly experience God anymore, and that's how they controlled everything for thousands of years, or I guess about 2,000 now, and still do. But so communion, it's theorized that that's a symbolic gesture of what the ancient pagans did in their profound religious experiences.
That's interesting, just due to the fact that not just the religions that you were naming, but even in Norse mythology, you can take that into fact too. Do the same thing with intaking some type of herb or hallucinogen.
Hallucinogen.
Thank you. I was missing the N there. Jesus. Yeah. Anyway, whatever it is that they're partaking of, and allowing them to have experiences that let them traverse into a different plane, almost whatever, in meditation and other aspects. If they ever needed answers related to their gods, and it's been a thing for a long time. And I don't. This is interesting. It's interesting to think about how many different, which they were all older religions, so you can take that into fact. But also,
does older mean?
constitute
Does it mean wrong or
Exactly.
bad?
because in a way, older almost feels stronger when you think about it.
Yeah.
Because you're like, wow, my religion's been around since as far as they can literally track back history.
It's like taking
you know?
the aspects of the ancient religions and incorporating modern knowledge, perhaps. Because, like, I don't know, I don't want to get into bashing any religions here or anything.
No, because they're
but,
all valid to any person who
Yeah.
believes they're valid, so it doesn't matter.
But there are a lot of religions that exist today that haven't changed in 2,000 years. And some people would say that that's a good thing, but I would say if a religion can't adapt with society, then what is the real standing of the religion?
Yeah, there's
perhaps?
two big ways that you can kind of look at that with not adapting towards it, because I understand the you know, I don't know, it's really difficult to
Yeah,
talk
like
about because
tradition versus a progressive interpretation.
stance, yeah,
I guess.
as far as the religion goes, because there are a lot of things that are very far from progressive, especially when it comes to religion, because of the tradition. Which, like, a lot of traditions back in the day, you know, even sacrifice was just a huge thing, and like,
Yeah, like
you
you shouldn't
just can't
sacrifice
to
people
make
to God.
sacrifice a
you shouldn't do that
thing
anymore.
anymore.
You shouldn't do that anymore.
No.
But you also shouldn't try to dictate other people's lives because of what you believe in.
Yeah, because I mean, to them, like, obviously, if I had to say whether it was bad or good, killing people is bad.
Yeah.
However, to them, especially way back in the day with a lot of religions, sacrifice was extremely important, and a lot of times the person being sacrificed was willing to be
it
sacrificed.
was an honor.
Not always, obviously.
Yeah,
because-
not always. A lot of times it would be like people that they captured from wars
Yeah.
and stuff. But sometimes it's an
people
honor
would
to
volunteer to be
Yeah.
sacrificed to their god because that's what they wanted to
Be that. Yeah,
do.
it's like the perfect way to die if that's your
If that's-
religion.
yeah, obviously that's crazy. But again, we can't dictate
Yeah.
whether that religion is valid or not. So,
And then you have modern religions where women can't have any freedoms still, and others where you have to be a heterosexual or you can't be a part of it. And it's like,
that doesn't seem.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
There've never been any gay people in that religion ever. I don't know, man. You might want to go look at those history books a little closer. Fun fact.
Oh, here we go.
This isn't completely proven because, so Leonardo da Vinci was technically, he was never married. You know, he was, not into women. Most people now believe that he was a gay man, but you couldn't be a gay man back then. You wasn't allowed. But the depiction of Jesus that got so popular after the Renaissance was a portrait that Da Vinci painted that was of his gay lover, who was the son of whoever the fuck the king or whatever it was at that point, the Pope, whatever the fuck it was, the person who commissioned Da Vinci to paint the portrait of Jesus that we famously see now. That was a gay man.
Perfect.
That was a gay white man with fine hair and blue eyes that people think lived in the Middle East, which, contrary to popular belief, now actually I'm finding out, people in the Middle East 2,000 years ago were not necessarily as dark as they were as they are now. So a lot of people are like, oh, people back then were way darker. It's like they were. Jesus was not this color white, but he is.
But,
he's probably, looked like Dylan.
I'm not super dark.
Yeah,
I'm dark.
Now
but
they're saying that the Israelites back then wouldn't have been dark skinned, but not white at all. So
yeah.
So fun fact.
I mean, it
Two
makes
for one.
sense. I mean, that's how evolution works. And with-
Migrations and stuff.
and
There wasn't as much.
pigmentation and
There wasn't as much migration from Africa and stuff then to the Middle East has people that are darker complected now than it did 2,000 years ago. But it's
Right.
not a big difference. Jesus was still Middle Eastern.
I mean, the
and
United
dark skin.
States has lighter skinned people than
He existed.
the United States has lighter skinned people than it did 2,000 years ago. So
Absolutely.
by
because
a lot,
they
because of
killed-
genocide.
Yeah, because
So
they killed my
just in
ancestors.
case anyone
I didn't get
doesn't
any-
remember.
I didn't get any of the physical traits from my Cherokee heritage. If you were looking at me right now, would you say, yeah, that guy's Cherokee, isn't he? No.
You know why everyone's Cherokee heritage?
Why? Oh, because the white man came and raped and pillaged?
He said it, not me.
Yeah. I mean, my great grandmother was full-blooded Cherokee. So my grandpa was a 4th, so I'm a 16th. So not much, but still.
Yeah, that's man, dark history. You really did.
Yeah.
You know, they don't even talk about that either.
No.
Like when we went to school, obviously school's different now. We went to school 10 years ago, but
Fuck, don't say that.
when we were 15, we
It's
were in
kinda
school.
true, though. I mean,
that's when we probably were
Like,
learning about
we
that.
graduated 7 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, it could be taught differently now, but like, yeah, man, they don't
funny.
really tell people how much of it was just basically just a genocide.
It's you get like one quick thing when you're talking about Andrew Jackson. Oh yeah, and he did the Trail of Tears. But even then, you learn about the Aztecs, the Incas, the Olmecs, all the South American, Native American civilizations, which we don't know. You know, we didn't have necessarily the same structures here. Like they have the pyramids and the Maya. I don't know if I said them, but I don't think I did. But they have all the ancient structures because there was more densely populated there. But they don't even talk about. I mean, you hear a little bit about the Cherokee and the Navajo.
yeah,
but not
because
much.
yeah.
They gloss all the way over the United States Native Americans.
Well, for two reasons. One, not the white man. Number two, it was just not a good look
You might as
for
well
how
just-
they built the United States.
Just whitewash history. It's fine. Just go ahead.
I mean,
and do
that's what we're
Just
doing.
do it.
That's exactly what we're doing.
it. Who
We
cares?
don't talk about all the Chinese people in internment camps, Japanese internment
that
camps,
never. That,
Filipino
those were nice
internment
camps.
camps.
Can we talk about the people in internment camps right the fuck now on the
Literally.
border? Children in cages, and everybody's just like, yeah, but the economy. Yeah, but he made
The
he made the
jobs.
rich people
Oh.
richer.
But all the jobs that we wouldn't work that are available now.
But he lets me say racist things. He lets me wear my KKK hood to Walmart.
Yeah, because you
I
guys
wanna
are
get in
gonna
trouble
you
for
guys
it.
are gonna go work those construction jobs that pay shit. All right, let me see you happen.
Yeah.
Let me see somebody do that.
Yeah, they took all those jobs that you don't want
Oh no!
for wages that you
Oh.
would never accept.
That the slightly richer people that are in the middle class paid them to do underpaid, like underpaid them by far. Who's gonna work
because
the
they
jobs
can
now?
take advantage of them
Oh,
because they don't
no.
have social security numbers.
I bet you're so sad you didn't realize.
Oh, did somebody take your job?
Oh, let me guess. The one Spanish word you learned was andale.
I hope this is still recording.
Trabajo. Is it not? Oh God,
Wait.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, okay, no. it's-
And we're just talking some mad shit for a second.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
Sorry.
I've thought about it, man.
Sorry
Like,
about you.
I spent like 4 years trying to create like an online personality as a sports writer and stuff, but I don't want to fucking do that anymore, so I don't care
You
anymore.
want to take out all of that. You want to put all that energy into being someone that you're not.
Exactly. Like, it was fun while it lasted, but
Listen, we're still lovable guys. We really are, and we love a lot of people, and we care. Like, and that's the thing. Like, people hear us talk like this and think that we're like just monsters or something. Probably because you're on the other end of this conversation. But like, when it comes down to it, even with white people, I still. A person is a person. Like, we can't just. This is the
Oh, yeah, no,
the whole
I'm-
conversations
I'm
that we can't
hating
talk
on
about.
I'm hating on a generality
Yes.
of an idea. I'm not hating on individuals, which there are some individuals that probably deserve that hate.
1,000%
A lot of
deserve
them.
the hate, and
A lot
that's
of
just all there is to it. And if you're gonna take offense to that, we hope you do. We really do. We hope you take offense to it. If you're one of these people that deserve
Yeah.
to take the offense, so
I just don't really care. Not that many people listen, and even if they do, this is a podcast. This is our podcast. We can say whatever we want,
and you
if don't
control
like
your
it,
own
you can turn
life.
it off.
So there you go. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
You can literally turn it off right now if you were listening, and you're like, wow, these guys are jackasses. Let me message them and tell them I hate their bucket. Well,
I
first of all, we're fine with that.
I
so
started thinking, what if it gets to the point like somebody's, looking at you for a job and they don't want to hire you because of your podcast, it'd be like, well, that sucks, but tough shit. Oh well.
Yeah, it's not like we're talking about killing people on here or anything
Yeah,
like that.
we're just
talking about
we're just saying some adult bad words, and we're 25 years old. We're talking.
in a
We're not even debating politics and saying that Republicans are bad and conservatives are bad. We're saying that a president that's been impeached twice, that locked people in cages,
that's been proven to be bad is
yeah,
bad.
and saying stuff like, "Oh, grab him by the pussy" is not
Not okay.
acceptable behavior.
That
So, if you disagree, like,
We're
I
sitting
don't want to
here-
work for you.
We're literally sitting here stating that we want people to have equal rights, whether you're male, female, different color, different culture, and that every religion should be valid and all these other things. And if that doesn't get us hired, because we said, and again, like you said, we're saying naughty words.
Yeah.
My stream
2021.
literally says this broadcaster has indicated this channel to be intended for mature audiences.
That's what I think. On Anchor, I have it explicit content.
Yes,
Right.
grow up. Like we give all the warnings. Like
Peace in the Middle East.
we have had soldiers until recently in areas that have not needed to be there for years and years and years and years. And
Fun
years and
fact: there were more on-duty soldiers at the Capitol on Wednesday during the impeachment hearing than there were in Iraq, Syria, and Afghanistan combined.
during the
During the impeachment trial or
Oh,
the impeachment
okay.
hearing
yes,
on
yes,
Wednesday
yes, yes.
after the attack.
Yes, because
there are
right, they
more-
have those pictures of everyone like sleeping in hallways and like
Yeah.
everything. Yeah,
More soldiers there than there were in the Middle East.
which
on
is
Wednesday.
it's understandable.
That's
at that
good
point.
and insane at the same time. The fact that you need that big of a military presence in the capital. But it's good that there are fewer troops in the Middle East.
Thank God, yeah. Thank God we finally have more of them home instead of in a country that we don't own or want to be at war with. That we're fighting a war for that?
Whatever, where's our time at?
126.
Alright. We're getting pretty close, I think. Well, as far as the audio goes, we got probably
We got more.
10 minutes
Yeah, but
missing.
we were on a nice little run there, so you know.
Anyway, I was going to say something. Yeah. So, if you're a person that respects other people and other people's lives, and you don't think that you're better than someone because you were born with a certain skin color or born in a certain country, then you're cool. Like, respect other people, love other people. You can disagree with people. That's fine. It's healthy. It's a good thing. But as soon as your beliefs take away someone else's rights or inflict harm upon others, that's where I draw the line.
Then it's not okay anymore.
Like,
yeah,
it's fine. Like I said, I don't want to attack religions or anything. It's fine to be Christian. It's fine to hold your Christian beliefs. It's not okay to force others that don't believe in your religion to conform to your religious politics. A gay person that is not a Christian should be allowed to marry another gay person that's not a Christian. Now, in the church,
in a country that's not supposed to have a state joined with church.
and since there is a separation of church and state, if a church does not want them to get married in their church, that's fine. That's the church's right to not hold that wedding. It's not a business's right not to make a cake for a gay couple if you don't want Twitter, a private company, to ban the president for breaking the rules. You got, you can't have, you can have one or the other. You can't have either Trump shouldn't have been banned and they should have made the cake, or it's okay they didn't make the cake, it's okay he got banned. But we don't get into
Correct.
that. All I'm saying is, it's okay if you don't believe in gay marriage, but it's not okay to think that it should be illegal because you don't believe in it.
Yeah.
I should be able to practice my religion too. And maybe my religion is worshiping gay couples.
And that's his right.
It's not.
As a person. Is that
maybe
going to hurt
maybe it will
someone?
be now. Maybe it will be now. I'm gonna start worshiping.
Who, though? What gay
I'm
couple do you
gonna
even
out
know?
myself as not knowing any gay couples.
I do, but I work with them, so.
Yeah, I know a couple. I'm gonna start worshiping them. I'm not gonna say any names, but I do know two. No, I know 3 gay couples.
You lived in a dorm room with one. Not a couple, but.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about. Yeah,
See?
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start worshiping y'all. So
Chase Frog Girl wants your Snapchat.
Yeah, it's Seth Rogen Bong Rips 420 is my.
There's like a 99% chance it's a real Snapchat. You realize that, right?
Probably. That's probably Seth Rogen's.
Oh my
Snapchat.
god.
Uh,
Seth Rogen's Snapchat.
so, yeah.
I got
Hey, Dave Franco, do you want to come
Son
rip
of a
this
bitch.
bong?
all. That was pretty good. That's pretty good bong rip.
Thanks.
Can you, all of your impressions are just you saying, "Hey, Dave Franco."
Well, first it was James Franco. Now it's Dave
Ah,
Franco. Now
as
it's
long
his
as it's
little
a Franco,
brother.
it doesn't
Now it's
matter.
his little brother, yeah. Hey, Jonah Hill, are you still fat?
That's literally the roast of Jonah Hill. That was the whole thing. That was the thing.
Are you fat or skinny today?
Oh
I'm Seth Rogen.
my god. Okay, well,
I'm not fat, but I've never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke. Even though I drink Diet Coke all the time. That's one of the Trump tweets that got deleted was, I've never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke. Yet, apparently he had a button on his desk that when he hits the button, someone brings him a Diet Coke.
no way. What if?
I'm gonna look it up. Let's see what Facebook says about it. I'm sure they know.
He's probably scared, Frog Girl. We don't know who you are.
This is from...
It could be dangerous.
This is from Time Magazine.
Oh, seriously?
President Trump presses a button in the Oval Office to get a Coke. Oh, so apparently it's not Diet Coke, it's Coke.
Now, technically, it could just mean that.
Bring him Coke.
That's not what I was
Oh.
meaning.
Well,
What I meant was it, by definition of how they worded the title, technically it could just be a button that brings a butler in, and he's like, I want a Coke.
President Trump has a button on his desk in the Oval Office that summons a butler to bring him a Coke. In 2 recent interviews, Trump showed off the button. Sitting across from Donald Trump in the Oval Office, my eyes are drawn to a little red button on a box that sits on his desk. The Financial Times' Dmitry, Eastern European last name, writes, he jokingly asked Trump if this was the nuclear button. No, everyone thinks it is. Oh, shit, no. That he says Trump responded that way, but no, everyone thinks it is. And then Trump used the button to order a Diet Coke. Everyone does get a little nervous when I press the button, Trump says. Anyway.
So,
Yeah, that's real.
I love how he shows it off. Like, he comes in, like, interview, and he's like,
Bro,
bro,
look at that.
check this out.
Look at that thick-ass neck he's got. That boy's got enough neck for like 6 people.
Couldn't slit his throat. That's why he hasn't. It's protected.
Boy, God.
Protection. You have to, like, really get in there.
Like, I used to be a lot fatter than I am, but
Also.
I wish I had a button. God damn.
Told you.
Fuck,
I would get
bro.
attacked.
Frog Girl, I wish I had a button that would bring me that ass.
I'm scared.
Let's see. Can I have your Snapchats? Are you turning me down? Can I have your Snapchat, Harry? Wow. I'm not even going to read that one. Did you read the newest one right there? Can they see the chat in the stream if you go back and watch it? Is that part of it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So if you want to see the conversation, just
Yes,
go watch
you
the
can.
stream.
Frog
As
Girl,
we keep saying to everybody on Spotify.
I am happily married. Please leave me alone. I'm
I'm
scared.
happily married too.
Chase is single. Hit him up. Shh. Do it.
Don't give Frog Girl any ideas.
Please. I hope that you're a grown-ass man. That's all I ask.
This
Really.
shit is off the fucking rails, bro. What should we name this episode?
Off the fucking rails, bro.
Featuring Frog Girl 2020.
And Seth Rogen. No. That's terrible. What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god. I'm definitely not reading that one. I'm not giving that one any credence. You're not getting any airtime with inappropriate quotes like that. Wow.
Why does Twitch exist for this reason? Is
I
this,
kinda
is this
like
the
it.
reason?
I'm enjoying this.
Is this the reason that Twitch exists?
Alright, so whoever Frog Girl is, she or he has to be back for the next stream.
One of the last, you got to follow and
Yeah.
turn on notifications.
Yeah. Oh yeah, everybody, if you're still here for some fucking reason, and you're listening on whatever, follow, subscribe, rate, whatever the fuck you do on whatever platform, go ahead and do it. So,
Also,
what is
let's
this?
go. Look at my Grimer, baby.
Woo! Is that a
Thanks.
shiny Grimer?
It is. It is.
Nice. Is it a Lowland though?
No. So, can I just say one other thing for this?
Yeah.
Is that we talk about sexual harassment from men to women, which is definitely the main way it goes. But man, have I been harassed tonight?
If Frog Girl is really I'm very much of age girl, then we are definitely being sexually harassed. by a woman.
1,000% by a woman that is getting sexually harassed.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean, that
scared
last
for my
comment is
safety.
just like, I'm afraid they have like the background of my house. Would they be able to figure out where I live?
Maybe from just from the door,
It's a possibility.
and the guitars,
Yes.
or the banjo.
Okay. Well, I'm.
I'm just gonna tweet out your address. So
Please don't.
follow me at ChaseGage1 on Twitter.
I don't want to become
Same
a
on
Muppet.
Instagram, and I'm going to tweet and post Dylan's address and directions to get here. So everybody can come hang out for the next pod.
Oh, thank God. So we can get COVID since we haven't had COVID at all.
Yeah, that's true. Not yet.
That's the big shout out. Is we haven't gotten COVID yet.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
So. All right. Is that it? Is that the end?
I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
This one was fucking wild, man.
This one had no rhyme or reason, but I liked it.
Well,
It
we
was
were
fun.
going to, and then I did this stream.
I like the
and
stream though.
It's fun.
So if we're only gonna get 20 people to listen anyway,
we might as
we
well.
might as well just cater to the 4 people that are watching
and
just
talk
have,
to people. I mean, it's still fun.
We're gonna have a lot more fun doing it, though, I think. So
And then we can do
So-
skits.
yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Spotify people. Maybe you should watch it on Twitch. I keep saying Spotify people, also Apple Podcast people. So
I like how he like put his fingers together. Apple Podcast people.
also,
In case
I
you
use
didn't
Apple
know.
Podcasts actually. It's more convenient for the most. It's easier to find your new episodes.
Shut the hell up.
Bro, I'm just saying, like I use Spotify for music, but
I have an Apple product.
Bro,
I use an
shut the fuck
iPhone.
hold on, like so
Here
if
we go. I gotta see his iPhone. He's gonna whip it out. Show me.
You damn right. So if I go here and I want to listen to a podcast, I gotta like go down here and scroll through some of them.
Oh, so difficult.
But
Wildly
if I go
difficult.
here and I just do listen now, it's got the newest episodes queued up and ready to go.
Wow. So just in case you guys didn't catch that plug for Apple Podcast.
Look at this baby.
Hold on. Chase has a Bulbasaur pop socket?
Yes.
That's what it's called. And I have one from my wife that is mountains with birds and
You know what's
sunset.
cuter than mountains with birds?
A Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
By 1,000%.
Absolutely.
But, you know, what are you going to do?
Bulbasaur. If Bulbasaur was real, I would worship it.
Worship the Bulbasaur?
Yeah, just like the Egyptians worship cats.
That's understandable,
That
though.
would be me with Bulbasaur.
I mean, the way I look at this little Benny kitten in here. Oh, yeah.
Where
Like,
is Benny?
100%.
Is he in here?
No, he's not in here.
Oh, good.
But he's in the house. So.
Yeah, I haven't sneezed on the whole podcast. I sneezed like 20 times before it started. I haven't
Well,
sneezed
you
the
have to
whole
sneeze
podcast.
before you end it, first of all.
I'll
Second of
try.
all, last thing before we end the podcast, because we talked about ending the podcast, what is this saying?
Chase, smart guy. Give me one reason why the U.S. and Native Indian relations changed between 1830 and 1900. Let's see. Andrew Jackson was the president. He was the 7th president. So that would have been roughly, probably, what, early 18, no? Thomas Jefferson was like 1803.
History lesson.
So, yeah, Andrew Jackson would have been probably around the 1830s if I was just guessing. Hold on. Let me look that up.
Hey, also, I have a guess on who Frog Girl 2020 is.
Okay. Don't say it.
No, I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm going to say it to you because I'm pretty sure I know the answer.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. I was pretty close. He was elected president in 1829. So, this will be a good parting little historical fact. So, Andrew Jackson's parents, I believe, were murdered by Native Americans when he was a child.
What?
And so he had a deep hatred for them.
What?
So, yeah.
What?
It's a true story.
Go on.
So, yeah, he hated Native Americans, and he fought in the War of 1812, became a war hero, was elected president, was really a piece of shit and a dumbass. that just hated Native Americans. He was also the first Democrat. That's good. The reason that the Democrats' logo is a donkey is because everyone called him a jackass, and he embraced it, and it was kind of a fuck you to the haters. So he made it a donkey as the official logo of the Democratic Party, which now the ideals of the Democratic Party have switched between the Roosevelt presidents. The ideologies used to, the Democrats were the conservatives and the Republicans were the progressives, and it flip-flopped. Anyway, so I would have to get out a history book to get the exact reasons, but basically he ordered the Trail of Tears, making all the Native Americans go to Oklahoma, to reservations and shit. And also there were several wars between the United States and the Native Americans that took place in the plains. They even took place up towards Canada, up in the north. Let's see. Jackson's mom died because of whatever. Bro, this is 10th grade stuff. They murdered somebody. Maybe it wasn't his mom, but they killed somebody.
Damn,
Fucking,
getting called out.
Bro,
on the
whatever. I don't have a history degree, but
street. Neither of us do.
anyway, who's that? Is that?
That's Aiden.
That's Aiden. That's what I thought. Anyway, Aiden. Sorry, I'm a little off there, but he hated the Native Americans, so he ordered the Trail of Tears. There were multiple wars between the factions, and they don't teach that in history. They say that there were the wars, and that's it. They stop there. They really focus on the War of 1812, and then they shift that basically until the Spanish-American War in like the 1880s, 1890s. Well, a Civil War, no shit, but that's like 8 months of fucking history class in 10th grade. But as far as smaller wars, they don't really even talk about the wars with the Native Americans.
That's really wild, though.
You shouldn't. Just kidding. He said, still, I'm impressed, man. I consider Dylan a smart guy.
It's because I am smart.
Dylan is smart.
That's why
I'm
me and
just a
Chase get
fucking-
along so well.
I'm just a fucking nerd that doesn't forget nerdy stuff.
I don't like history.
Like, I can't remember what the fuck I did yesterday, but I can remember that time in history class in 11th grade when Miss Langston was talking about JFK's assassination, and she was like, oh, well, we don't know who did it, but, the CIA had reasons to, wink. Maybe Lyndon B. Johnson had some reasons to, wink. Maybe the mob was into, I remember that day in history class,
Because
but
Miss Langston's crazy.
yeah, but I don't remember,
In a good way.
but I don't remember the last thing I ate.
Speaking of Miss Langston,
Mhm.
geography,
That was a fun class.
the one thing that blows my mind is how much people don't know about geography. People don't know where the fuck they're at, dude.
Oh,
They don't have a clue. They
Look
don't have
up
a clue.
a video of people trying to identify places on a map.
Oh, we should.
No, I saw a video the other day. It was a map, but it was the opposite of our view. So, we usually have
Yeah,
the Western world
As a
on
center.
the left, to where the United States is here. They flipped it to where the Pacific Ocean is the middle.
Right.
And they were like, can you point out a country on this map? Somebody pointed to India, and they're like, I think that's Mexico. And they said, here's
It
Russia,
is.
and pointed at China, but they called it the USSR. And couldn't point out where the United States was.
Bro,
It
literally,
was insane.
someone the other day, I'm not going to name names because it's pretty bad. I was laughing my ass off. Listen to me. They literally, I'll explain. They literally did not know that we shared a border with Canada.
It's
Talking
it's
about
our-
Canada,
It's our biggest
I was like,
border.
we
It's
literally,
gigantic.
yeah. Then I said, Canada's in North America, and they were like, what?
Canada's
Canada's in North America?
It borders Washington, Montana, North Dakota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Maine.
New Hampshire.
Yeah, whatever. I get.
There's
Once
14
you get to
random
once you get to
states
those,
up
I'm
there.
not sure
They
which
don't
ones
matter.
are on that border.
But anyway, yeah, that was I was laughing so hard, man. It was fantastic. But yeah, the book bridge that he's talking about in the chat right now.
Mhm.
Remember? Apparently, Miss Brewer still talks about it. Told all my brothers about it and
Oh,
everything.
that we did on the desks.
Yes.
And shit? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was fun as fuck. Oh yeah, I forgot Idaho. Fuck. Yeah,
What
bro.
did my brother get smart?
Bro, he's probably looking at a fucking map.
You little bastard! You just
Anyway.
looked it up, didn't you? Get out of here.
But good catch. Idaho does have that little stem up there. Anyway, yeah, I forgot about the book bridge, but that was fun.
Yeah.
That was entertaining.
And yeah, as far as calling Chase the dumb friend, me and Chase are very well educated. Okay.
Wait, he thought I was a.
Look, that's what he says. Yeah.
What? Motherfucker, I'm the smart friend out of everybody. Ouch.
Yeah, me and Chase are the smart guys, and then you have the rest of our friends who are smart in their own way.
What's your essay over, bro? Was it over the Native Americans? Is that what you're asking? I'm gonna help you with the essay to end the podcast. How long have we been going now? Like 1:45?
1:44, so you
Damn,
should
I
be
was
looking at
close.
an hour and a half or so.
Yeah, that's good. That's plenty of time.
Draw a map for you. I gotta say, I think I can't let anyone hear us.
Just
Who
text
I
me.
think? Oh, no,
Text
I'm
it to
gonna
me.
type it. I'm gonna show you.
There we go. Okay, well, if you need help with the essay, bro, just let me know. I got the facts on deck, dog. I hope so.
I'm pretty sure.
I hope
I figured that out, like, it was way late. I feel bad, actually, because I didn't figure it out until, like, almost the end of the podcast, and I was like, oh, I know who Frog Girl is.
I really hope so. If you're right, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Huh? Well, there you go. Yeah, take some leads on what I said and see if any of it's actually...
Or, no, don't do that. Don't look up and see if it's real.
Word for
Just
word.
type it in.
Word for
you
word. See what
rewind this
grades you get.
podcast, and you type in what Chase said for every single word, typo and all.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
And then see what happens.
Yeah, see
That'll
what
be
grades
more
you
fun.
get. Who's your history teacher? We'll have to wait because there's the
Yeah,
a
this is the
delay.
delay. And he has to type it and send it
Yeah.
in. So, yeah, it's going to be a second.
We'll see if he'll pass or not.
Depending on the teacher.
We probably don't even know who the fuck the teachers are.
Oh,
anymore.
there's no way. We've been gone for 7 years. There's no way we still know the teachers.
Stop saying that. I said it last time. But
Speaking of 7 years and
So
speaking of
gross.
like making lower wages and stuff like that, my GM told me the other day, she was like, you know, I expect you to not quit. I expect you
Oh,
to. Who the
he's-
fuck is that?
Klepechka, that's actually... Okay, Aiden, fun fact. My roommate right now was his roommate in college. That's how fucking old I am. I mean, my roommate
That's pretty bad, dude.
My roommate's like 3.5 years older than me, though, but
That-
still. He's
still,
the guy
yeah.
that replaced Miss Langston.
Okay.
Austin Klepechka. He's got a twin brother.
Okay.
I didn't know that he had a twin brother, and I thought it was him at a party I was at. Whole time was not him. Hadn't met his brother. Was talking to him like I knew him.
Well, I'm sure he had a good time and
Yeah.
entertaining for him. So
Yeah, my roommate. They were roommates in college. They both got history degrees together.
they were roommates.
He got the coveted Brooklyn job, and my roommate did not get the, because that was like the best job available, and Klepechka got it.
I love twins.
So yeah, I've eaten pizza and watched wrestling for some fucking reason with Mr. C.
I guarantee
So-
that you have, knowing
Yeah.
Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb, all he does is watch wrestling. But anyway, I'm fucking done. I have nothing left to talk about.
Yeah, I mean that was a long thing, and the podcast has went on into just a spiral of insanity at this point, and so we're just kind of running with fun stuff at this point. We just got all kinds of random shit. So
Yeah.
sounds good to me, man. I appreciate everyone watching and listening,
Especially if you're watching. Even
yeah,
though it's
even-
like 4 people.
off and on throughout the whole thing. We got 3 right now. I've got
Right
up to
on.
5 or 6. Like, thank you for
It was
watching.
a lot more fun.
Yeah, it's
lot more
entertaining to see all the random crap that's going on, especially, and honestly, this is the most I've ever had on a stream, like
Well, there you go.
constantly, and doing a
Let's just
podcast
start
instead of
doing
gaming.
this
Like,
then, bro.
it's fun. I
We don't
enjoy
even
it.
have
So
to, I mean, I'm still gonna upload.
we're gonna
audio,
upload it, but you know.
But no, this is fun.
But anyway, again, appreciate you guys listening and watching, and have a fantastic night. And as always, we love you.
All right, peace out, everybody. Like you said, we love you. See you next time.